Hey, YouTube, RAPTall back here with another battle, and this time I have a full team match. That's right, I finally have my first team done. Well, I guess my first team revamped done. And this is another battle against VVMagnum. Of course, last time was just a bunch of random Pokemon. This time we have our actual team, so, hopefully it'll work out pretty well. On a completely different note, aside from the battle related to my recording software, I just realized in this video that I could change the speed by something different than like 100%, 200%, 400%, because I couldn't go in between, but I could just type in a time instead of that, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, so this is not your normal Garchomp. This is more of the Tank Chomp, and this one does have leftovers. I actually have two different Garchomps I'm going to try out with this team. One's this defensive one, and one's a more offensive one, but both of them are Stealth Rock users. So anyway, going into this Blizzcore, I'm thinking, okay, might, do the fling for the Toxic Orb, so I wanted to go into my Sigilyph to, maybe get the Toxic Orb, and that way I could pass it to something else. But it is more of an offensive variant, and that kind of scares me a lot. And I don't really know what to do. I was thinking, I really didn't know what it was going to do. So I went into my Land Shark thinking, okay, this guy has Aqua Tail, so I can, maybe go for an Aqua Tail and do some damage, but he goes for an Ice Fang. So at this point, I'm kind of freaking out already. I really have no idea what I'm going to do to kill this thing. Like, I swear I prepared to, like, kill Gliscors and, dragons, but how? How did I, it's like, how was I supposed to do that? I don't know. I'd go into my Nidoking, but I'm pretty sure that this Gliscor would outspeed me, so, the bulky Gliscors wouldn't outspeed me, but this one would, so I'm just thinking, crap, I don't know what to do. And Gyro Ball doesn't really do much of anything, and on my Switch it goes for another Swords Dance, and I was thinking it's at friggin' +4. I don't know what I'm gonna do right now, so I'm thinking, okay, I'm just gonna go for my attack, which is really weak. It's the, it's not Cosmic Power, but it's one, like, the more status ups you have, the stronger it is in Psychic Attack. But, no, I get the flinch, so I'm just thinking, oh god, oh god, oh god, I'm going to die. This thing is gonna sweep me. I'm like, wait a second. Wait, oh, right. I have this guy, and he has HP Ice. So I go for the HP Ice and kill the Gliscor. So after losing like 2.5 Pokemon incredibly needlessly to that damn thing, I'm like, oh yeah, I can kill it. That's how I do it. Like, oh, right. It's like, RAPTall, you're an idiot. Oh well. So now at this point, now that that thing's out of the way, we can go back to the game. There were kind of two funky plays, or, sets of plays throughout this game. That was the first one. Like, I pretty much lost 2 Pokemon because I totally forgot what was on this team, because I haven't used it yet. This is the first battle I've actually had with it. And there's one towards the end, which I'll get to when we get there. So, it goes for a Calm Mind, and is able to hit me down really low with a Hidden Power Fighting. Luckily it is Fighting and not Fire, otherwise I would have died for sure. And I'm able to take it out with a Gyro Ball. Now, I'm actually probably going to switch up one of my moves on this Ferrothorn at some point, but right now I'm, just testing it out as it is before I switch up moves. Now, going into the Celebi, it can do a couple different things. I'm not really sure what it wants to do. I think it U-turned before, so I was thinking it might be Scarfed and, might want to trick me. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to go into this dude in case he wants to go for the trick. But no, he just sets up his rocks, which is kind of a pain, but kind of whatever. And I'm able to go for the Flamethrower, which is super effective, but thanks to frickin' Celebi's natural bulk, it's not going to die. Luckily, oh, wait, no, never mind, not luckily. I do die to the Earth Power there. So I'm thinking, crap, how am I going to do this? So I go into my Nidoking. This is the Sheer Force Nidoking. This is just like the pure awesome power set. Its biggest letdown, I'd say, is its speed. I think it's 85 base speed. So it's not going to outspeed a whole lot this metagame, except for bulkier things. So whatever, we'll see how it works. I'm kind of excited to use it. But luckily, it does have enough bulk to live that Earth Power, and then we're going to this thing. Now, I only assume he's using this, or bringing this out right now to go for a Sucker Punch, because that's what I'd say 90% of Honchkrows do. So goes into the goes into the Sucker Punch and it fails. Now I had forgotten that these things could learn Heat Wave. Like as it did, I'm like, oh crap, right? It can learn Heat Wave. I thought it would probably kill me, but it was probably going to have to do a physical attack to get the Iron Barbs damage and then plus a little bit more. Now here I'm expecting him to predict me to go for the Shell Smash, you know, and go with another move. So I just went straight up for the Icicle Spear, but he actually just goes straight out for the Sucker Punch. So I don't know if that was necessarily a prediction or just, you know, didn't have to predict. He was just going to try and get damage on me kind of thing. So this is where the other kind of screwy play of the match is. Brings out his Rankarusu, his Reuniclus, and I'm thinking, crap, you know, I can't go for this Shell Smash now, because if I do, this thing's just going to kill me. But he goes for Focus Blast and misses. So this time I go for the Shell Smash, thinking, okay, he's going to want to recover. I want to recover because when I hit him, it's going to bring him down super low, so I can go for this. But he goes for Focus Blast again, and is going to miss after all this happens. So I get all the boosts, and I have the White Herb, and he misses. So I'm like, oh my god! He was actually saying, you know, I was thinking about going for the recover, but then I ended up not. So those were two plays. You know, me losing 2 pokes because forgetting about HP Ice and Focus Blast missing twice are both pretty big. And honestly, not that they necessarily cancel each other out, but I think if I didn't forget that and at least one of those Focus Blasts hit, it would have been a different game, but I still think it would have been really close either way. But anyway, I'm going to be able to kill off this Mamoswine with a Hydro Pump. Critical hit was not needed. So there you go, I win the game. Great game, VVMagnum. It was a lot of fun. I think I'm going to enjoy this team. Let me know what you guys think. It's a lot more offensive than a lot of my other teams, so we'll see how it goes. So peace out. Bye.